Hi. Hi again. I see your faces. Sorry for that. My presentation is going to be short. So just to explain to you again who we are and what we do. No? As you know, Canary Islands, where we are, in that point over there, just we belong to Spain, but we are just in front of northwest of Africa. 8 islands, La Palma, remember this one, La Palma, Tenerife and Gran Canaria, where we produce Proteas, and the smallest one, La Gomera, El Hierro, Fuerteventura, Lanzarote, and La Graciosa, the last one, 8 islands. What is ASOCAN? ASOCAN is the Association of Growers and Exporters of cut flower plants cutting from Canary Islands. Created in 1977 for several growers of cut flower to defend the interests of the ornamental sector in the Canaries, cut flower, plants, and cutting. Defended of what? Issues like space on aircraft to be able for export flowers, gain knowledge to combat pests and diseases, collective bargaining in the labor and the tax field, promotion and marketing, agriculture insurance, employee training, interlocutor of the growers in front of the public and private organism. Today, ASOCAN, 96 member growers, 4 million euros annual turnover. Of them, no of ASOCAN. ASOCAN don't sell flower or plants. 96 member growers, 1,200 employees, 400 hectares, 250 hectare plants, 145 hectare cut flowers, and just 5 hectares cutting. Proteas in the Canaries. Introduced in the Canaries in 1975 at the Botanical Garden of La Orotava. Early of the 80s, the first professional plantation of the cultivation of Protea in the Canary Islands was initiated thanks to the experimental development of the researcher Don Juan Alberto Rodriguez Perez. Most of you know them. Early of the 90s, when the Proteaceae cooperative, by the hand of Mr. Jose Ramirez, decided to bet off this crop, establishing a nursery and increasing the cultivation area in the island of Tenerife, spreading later the crop to the other islands such as La Palma and Gran Canaria, where the cultivation has been developed to this day. Mr. Ramirez played an important role in the plantation of this crop of the island, mainly Tenerife and La Palma, but in ASOCAN too, being our president for 8 years. Today, La Palma, as you can see, leads the Proteas cultivation with more than 30 hectares, followed by Tenerife with 8 hectares and Gran Canaria with 3 hectares, as you can see in this graphic. Let's see the crop from each island. In La Palma, we see, but in the genus Leucospermum, High Gold, Succession 2, Tango, Soleil, Goldie, Iowa Sam. In the Proteas group, we can see Cinaroides, Magnifica, Brenda, Red Rex, Niobe, White Knight, Arctic Ice, Madiba. In Tenerife, just the Leucospermum group, they grow High Gold and Succession 2. And in the Proteas group, Cinaroides, Brenda, and Madiba. And in the last one, the smallest one, in Gran Canaria, just produce Leucospermum, High Gold and Succession 2. Our role, like association. Achievement. The Protea sector in the Canary Islands has benefited from ASOCAN action. Some of them were general for all the ornamental crops, and others were exclusive private action for Proteas farmers. Among the general action, we can highlight the custom situation for exporter. This is a quite difficult point because we belong to Spain, Spain belongs to the European Union, but even so, in phytosanitary matters, we are considered like third country. So when we export our product even to Spain, to the rest of Spain, we suffer double inspection, one in our port or airport, and another one in the airport of Spain of another European member. So that means that we have to deal a lot with the inspector right now, but a lot of things. Phytosanitary matters are killing us a little bit, you will see. They are forced us to use, for example, natural predators, but that's the reason as well to stop our product when they don't recognize the natural predators and they think they're the best. We are fighting as well. It's sad to say that, but the agriculture in Canary Islands depend of grants or subsidies. So we are fighting all the time to get financial, economic dotation of that. No? For example, this one is quite important. Recognize the specificities of the Canary Island for remoteness, insularity, and fragmentation of the territory. So for produce our cut flower or plants in Canary Island, we get some money. It used to be about the 20% of our annual turnover. We've got another important aid or subsidy in the transport for transportation our product to the European Union. We receive as well a subsidy for that. But like ASOCAN, we have to fight with this versus banana, versus tomatoes, versus the other crops that want to get more money as well. To participate in the development of different rural development programs, that's as well is to get support in investment in agriculture holding, the reduction of the tax rate in the cut flower product, or the negotiation in the labor regional agreement for agriculture. This is what I told you, the general action that we can highlight that Proteas, like Proteas crop, are benefit as well. Action focused exclusively for the cultivation of Protea, but personalized technician advisor for farmer for the right management of the crop, foreigner or local advisors. We used to bring technical people from South Africa, for example, to teach us how to manage the crop or to participate in this kind of events. The approach with the research on this crop carried out by university and other public and private organizations. We used to work a lot with the university, with the local university to do that kind of project. And participation and organization in international technical or commercial events exclusive to Proteas, like this one. The creation of an exclusive line of agricultural insurance for Proteas, that's been very important in the last year, because unfortunately, every single year we are suffering more and more the climate change, and a crop like in Proteas without being protected, we can see that it's very important to work on it. And direct advice of the creation of a group of Proteas producers in each island under the same legal entity. This is very important as well. We have to teach the Protea growers that they have to be together. Otherwise, it's very difficult to be a crop profitable. And challenges, but they have a lot, but I'm gonna tell you just two. The first one, the European agriculture policies are killing us. The ultra regulation that we are suffering, as you can hear from me, we have a lot of subsidy. That's okay. But for the other hand, they are killing us with a lot of regulation. Some of them make sense, but some of them are crazy, completely crazy. That's the point. Is that you can see at the beginning of the last year, the European agriculture on the street, on strike, go to Brussels and say, enough, it's good enough. We are really fed up because it's what I told you. They try to put on us green policies, are okay, but it's too much. It's too much, honestly, to develop the crop and to make it profitable with such level of regulation. And the last one is you have to, the digitalization and the artificial intelligence is already here. So we have to teach our farmers as well to implant this kind of tools in his farms. How? Bit by bit. It's not maybe the speed that the European Union wants, but how we have to do it. That's all. It's no more. Thank you for your attention. And have a good evening.
Thank you, Antonio.
Welcome.
Question?
Thanks.
Yeah, there's no questions. We're on time.
It's okay. It's okay.
No questions.